Hello, everyone. How you guys doing today? I am Brian J. McCrary, CEO of McCrary Financial Solutions. We provide financial solutions through entrepreneurship, financial literacy, and digital marketing. So I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm doing very well. So today I just want to talk about how the average millionaire reads one book per week, one new book per week. The average millionaire reads one new book per week. So the other day, a few days ago, I did a video just talking about how to be highly successful, how to achieve your goals, how to not let anything, whether it's a spouse, a brother, a sister, a cousin, an uncle, a friend, don't let anybody get in the way of you achieving true greatness and being highly successful. And I was saying that the average millionaire reads one new book per week. I got a little bit of pushback from it. Someone commented, it wasn't nothing serious, just a healthy debate. And he was just saying, I disagree. I think that's a stretch. I don't think the average millionaire reads one book per week. And I said, okay, well, how many millionaires do you personally know? Not somebody you saw on TV, not somebody you saw on Instagram, not some blog post. How many do you personally know? Because I do know some personally that I can call up personally. And a millionaire actually was the one that actually told me this. So if you study millionaires, people that are highly successful financially, you'll see that reading, consistent and constant reading and learning is a vital part in their success. Now, these are people that are highly successful, that have millions of dollars, people that are self-made millionaires, not necessarily people that inherited a lot of money or got rich from some get-rich-quick scheme or did something illegal. Talking about people that started with nothing and were able to become millionaires, self-made, and how they did it. Now, being successful is subjective. I'm going to be a millionaire, but to someone else, they may, be a teacher or a nurse and make 50, 60, $70,000 a year, and they're happy. And that's great. Absolutely. Success to me is not the same success as someone else. But for people that are financially successful, people that, are worth millions of dollars, some billions of dollars, if you study them and really look how they move, a lot of people don't realize how different millionaires move from everybody else. Another thing you have to understand is that 99% of the people in America make less than $400,000 a year. So 99% of people in America, that's hundreds of millions of people, make less than $400,000 a year. We're not even talking about millions of dollars. So the average person you see out here or your circle or just whatever, most people out here that you see on a day-to-day basis, you can't go off that. That is not the standard when you're talking about people that have millions of dollars. So when you study people that have truly built $1 million businesses, $1 million brands that are worth net worths or total assets over $1 million plus, you'll notice that reading and learning is vital in their success. I was reading something earlier. Mark Zuckerberg said he reads 50 books a year. It's 52 weeks in a year. So that's about one book a week. Mark Cuban, the multi-billionaire, he reads, I think, 3 to 4 hours a day per day. And if you think, I have stacks of books here. If you have a book, if I have a book, 200, 300, 400 pages, it doesn't take me that long to read a book as long as I can lock in and have the time to dedicate to it to really read it, shut everything out and just really lock in and read. It doesn't really take me that long to read a book. I can read a 200, 300 page book in a couple of days if I just can dedicate the time and just lock in, shut the laptop off and really, read the book and really grasp the information. It doesn't take me that long to read a book. So the average millionaire, usually they're their own boss. They don't have a boss. They're not punching a clock. They usually can do whatever they want to do. They can plan their day however they want to plan it. They can live however they want to live. So if they want to take that time and dedicate it into reading and learning, consistent learning, trying to get to the next level, figuring out how to do this or how that person built this or how the business thrive and, how to really scale, they have the time to dedicate to read the book. So I don't think it was that far-fetched. So for the people that are with me and say, okay, yeah, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be highly successful. I want to have generational wealth. I want to pass on assets and millions of dollars to my family, which is realistic. All you need is time. Time is the most important asset when it comes to building wealth and generational wealth, because wealth is built over time. Wealth is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Wealth is built over generations. So I would just say if you do want to be highly successful, you want to be in that high income tax bracket, you want to be in that 1%, make sure you're reading on a daily basis. Get a new book a week, or at least every couple of weeks, at least every month. Feed your brain. Feed your brain. So again, if you disagree with me, that's fine. That's okay. Feel free to drop a comment. But all I would say is if you disagree with me, number one, how many millionaires do you know personally that you can talk to, that you have talked to, that you know their story, you know where they were at, where we're at, and you know how they got to where they are at. And study. Really study their story, their journey, and see how they did it, and see if reading wasn't a vital part of it. Another thing you want to do is just learn how they move. You know, what decisions do they make? How do they view money? How do they view the relationships? What type of relationship do they engage in? When they get lump sums of money, what do? They don't usually go out and buy cars. They don't usually go to the mall and just ball out and, come with bags of clothes, stuff like that. They usually buy assets. They may buy an investment property. Or maybe they put $10,000 in a Facebook campaign because they know it's going to generate a lot of traffic, a lot of conversions, and really scale their business and bring in a lot of revenue. Or they may put it into, these stocks or bonds or crypto or ETFs. They usually put it into other assets. So if you want to be in that bracket, you want to be up in there with the black millionaires and stuff like that, really study how they move. Take their courses. Go to the networking events. Be a part of their tribe. Get around them. Talk to them. Pick their brains and see how they got to where they're at. And I guarantee every single one of them will say reading a book, learning, feeding their brain was a vital part of how they got to where they are just by reading. And we think it's really simple. Pick up a book and read. But if you really do that and then implement what you learn, you will separate yourself from the pack. So I'm trying to be separated from the pack. I don't want to be average. So for more information, you can go to financiallyliteratenow.com. That's financiallyliteratenow.com. Don't forget the now, financiallyliteratenow.com.